Hello, welcome to the mothership. It's been almost 2 weeks since the video dropped. I figured we should at least talk about something. I don't know. This episode is brought to you by Copenhagen Snuff. My only vice I have left, I guess. Sad things. Y'all make sure to like, share, and subscribe, okay? The views are way down. We'll have our 300 subscriber giveaway pretty soon. Matter of fact, if you'd like to enter to win, and you haven't commented on the first video that I put out maybe like a month ago, comment in this, the Lack Attack is back, and you'll be entered to win on our 300 subscriber giveaway. We will be doing 3 prizes. Let's not confuse the spit cup and the coffee cup. Those prizes will be revealed at a later date. So anyway, but I thought I would show you 3 customs. I'm still looking for some firearms for 1/12 scale or 6-inch figures. But let's start off with Lieutenant Colonel Nick Fury. And some of you may have seen this figure. I do not think I have shown him on a video per se, but this is the General Hawk Abernathy body. This may be my favorite figure at the moment. I don't know. We also have, y'all, you may or may not have seen the Spider-Man Noir figure review. But we immediately popped that motherfucker's head off and we put on another Nick Fury head. Very nice. The heads are all fitted. You have full articulation on all of these. But super cool figure. I blame Vern for this. He put a flint head with the beret on this body, and it turned out very cool. But definitely a Cloak and Dagger style Nick Fury. But cool figure. And then last, and maybe at the moment least, we have another Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. figure here. Now this is on the G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes body. Let me see if I can't get this to focus. Focus. Yeah, there you go. And this is, of course, Snake Eyes katana. But I got this pretty nifty wired trench coat off of eBay. And there's a couple places to get it, but it's pretty cool. This one I have to work on the head, I think, a little bit. Oh, no, I fixed this one too. Just a little drill bit action. So this is a pretty cool figure. Also, this trench coat was sold as an addition to this Spider-Man Noir figure. But by the time I realized, man, this is pretty cool. You know, you're limited on the posability of this figure because of this hard goods cloak. So most people, I guess, are buying this one. And I bought this really before I'd opened this. But I realized, man, this motherfucker is perfect just the way it is. Just the way he is. And I found this Snake Eyes body for about $4. and they look to be about the same size. And I said, I bet that trench coat will fit this, but this is wired. This is from eBay, or as Bill from Weird Fantastic Toy Adventure says, Evil Bay. But very cool. Whoop. But yeah, I just thought we would have a little short video showing these Nick Fury customs. I'm a big Nick Fury fan. Y'all saw the video on the comic I picked up recently. That's the first Sergeant Fury agent and his Howling Commandos comic I've ever owned. But Nick Fury has always been one of my favorite. And of course I get that love from the, and I've told this story before, but when I was a young man with, you know, no friends and shit like that, I asked my dad, I said, what was popular when you were a kid? Like, what was, you know, the Star Wars of your era? My father was born in the mid-1940s. But his answer was Dick Tracy, The Phantom, and Nick Fury. And so I've always had an affinity for those franchises because, you know, those are the things I remember my father telling me. He said, yeah, when I was a kid, man, that was their X-Men, that was their Star Wars, that was, and maybe not everyone of his generation, but certainly those were the answers he gave me, was Nick Fury, The Phantom, and Dick Tracy. You can see some Dick Tracy right here. You can see some Wacky Wild West Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right here. Chief Leo was given to me by Gilster. Thank you, Gilster. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I just wanted to say hello to everybody and make a quick video. Hopefully we'll be seeing the Cubs this next weekend. And have a couple more customs to show you, but I didn't want to show them all in one video. We'll put some photos in and stuff of that. Hopefully, we have quite a few more things to open and review. I just haven't had the momentum to do so. I'm also working on a diorama for Mrs. Sivrak and a cute little Alabama housewife diorama. It's not a diorama of Alabama housewife, but it is a diorama that I'm sure all Alabama housewives would appreciate. So we'll show you all that in another video. I might even jump on Kat's stream. I missed hers today. And Bill and Salacious, I was driving. I listened to most of it. I had to go, I had an appointment. So I'm catching the last few minutes of that on the rewatch. But I hope everybody's doing good out there. Gilster and Mark and Captain Spaulding and Mr. B and G-Force and Vern and Shabby and Tez and Matt. Thank you for having me on your open mic. Figuratively speaking, welcome as a new subscriber. And anyway, it's been awesome. Everybody, thank you to Michael Rizzo also for subscribing back. Y'all go check out Michael Rizzo if you're looking for any good knife reviews. It's a cool dude. And otherwise, we're going to still be making customs. If anybody, look, so I'm looking for some 1911s in this scale. Preferably some ones that have more than one color. This Thompson submachine gun, you can tell it is the military style. It has the straight magazine and the forearm, the wooden forend, as opposed to the civilian model that could have come with a drum and usually has a pistol forend grip. You know, more of the, that's what most people would recognize as the gangster model, right? But this is an absolute winner. If y'all are interested in this, just get a hold of me on Instagram or in the comments and I can tell y'all where to find this on eBay. But I'm not going to just do it. But awesome. And this blast effect, it was not advertised to come with this blast effect, but there was one in there. So super cool. So anyway, on behalf of Lieutenant Colonel Nick Fury, which I believe he did retire before he became Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. He did make it to Colonel or Lieutenant Colonel. So this is him. This would probably be more of in the, probably in the late 50s, early 60s, before he, I guess, retired and became a Cloak and Dagger operative. My grandfather always called it Cloak and Dagger. I know it's technically called Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., but which is much like the Man from U.N.C.L.E., right? Am I right, Vern? And then hopefully we'll be finding some sort of cool firearm to put. This is a much more futuristic outfit, so he could probably do with a more modern style firearm like this one, as opposed to the P08 Luger or the Thompson. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this. I hope to be doing some more customs. Hope to be doing some paint jobs. Shout out to Brett at Collecting with Cool. I hope everybody caught his unboxing the other day. And I sent him the Space Camouflage TIE Fighter. When I first made that, Brett went out of his way to compliment me on it, and he told me, he said, "Wow, motherfucker, that is like such a cool concept and so fucking cool." And I knew at that moment that that ship had to be in his collection. So I hope you're enjoying it, my friend. Put some batteries in the puck inside the cockpit, and you'll get some laser lights and a couple different flashing lights, and there's some cockpit lights, so you can see there is a pilot in there that you can see through the glass, which so many TIE fighters, they have too much room in between where the pilot sits and the glass where you can't really see him. So I did some custom work in there to get the pilot up near the cockpit glass so you could see him with the lights on. So anyway, I really appreciate it. I think this is fucking badass. What do y'all think? Let me know which one of these is your favorite, or if you dislike them all, or if you like them all. I'd like to think this one's not quite finished yet, but between the excellent articulation of the Snake Eyes figure and the wired coat, you could probably do some cool shit. And look for some more toy photography. Vern, you have inspired me. One of these days, Vern will put one of my photos on the Toy Duo. And hopefully he'll even ask me to come on, because I tell you what, y'all say some shit sometimes that really riles me up, and I got some shit to say. Anyway, y'all go back and rewatch a bunch of the Toy Duos, okay? Because they don't get old. I'm almost through them all. And some of them I've watched twice. Fucking great show. That's probably my favorite weekly show on YouTube. So it's fun to have a lot of people in the community, but not too many, because there are some streams that just have too many people on, even though I enjoy them all. And there's a lot of talking over each other, and nothing really gets said, But yeah, man, the Toy Duo is an amazing show. So I can't say enough fucking cool shit about the structure and the hot or not, and just like, fuck, that's great, man. I absolutely love it. But anyway, this, I don't know. I really like the way this fucker looks, you guys. It definitely looks like he means business. But I have to say, the World War II-esque style is, man, this is pretty fucking cool too, ain't it? It's pretty fucking cool too. I'm getting these heads off of eBay. They're costing me like $11 plus the shipping. I'm about to message the person and see if he won't give me she won't give me a deal on, because I could see myself making quite a few Nick Fury customs, and if anybody wants one, I'd be honored to make you one. I'll just give you, I'll just tell you where to get the stuff, and if you can't do it yourself, send it to me. I'll make it for you. So anyway, I have some boxes getting ready to be packed up. We still have one for Blue Sasquatch. We still have one for Rick at Left Coast Graphics, but I'm finishing up a custom or two for him. I have a custom ship over here that I'm trying to finish for Ed. at Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. And I'm sure there's a couple more out there. But the mothership is in disarray. Disarray. Does anybody know what TV show that's from? Your room was in disarray. I bet you don't know. Dylan probably doesn't even know. Disarray. Your room was in disarray. Do you know it? I'll give you one hint. I think that it's the greatest show that's been on TV in the last 20 years, probably. So that should narrow it down if you are true Lack fans. Anyway, again, on behalf of Sergeant Nick Fury, Cloak and Dagger Operative, Lieutenant Colonel Sergeant Nick Fury, American Armed Forces, and Ninja in the Darkness, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury, I have been Lack Sivrak, and I will continue to be. And we'll post this video, and we're going to probably go back to watching Vern and Rick on this episode of the Toy Duo that I'm watching. Anyway, I appreciate everybody, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe, okay? I'm only getting about 30 views per video, and like I have 300 plus subscribers, and I really appreciate that. But like, hey, all you people subscribed are not watching. What's the deal with that? But I tell you what, there's about 37 of you out there that are loyal Lack Sivrak watchers, and you I absolutely appreciate more than anything. So anyway, comment, the Lack Attack is back in this video. There's also an older video that says the title is Thank You for the 300 Subs. You can also make a comment in that video. The Lack Attack is back. And whoever's commented in that video will automatically, this is just a second chance for you guys to enter. And then, we'll probably have one more video showing the prizes when we've decided and figured out exactly what they'll be. And then we'll do a drawing. And it'll be fun. So anyway, I appreciate everybody. Much love and respect to everybody. And as always, I will see you on down the trail.